Hey besties, I have story for you. I have tea, okay? I have hot scalding tea for you. Alright, so basically a few months back, I there was this junior, alright, and okay, you know what? Why am so the thing is, I'm not gonna tell where we are from, because then you'll find me, but I will tell his name, his real name. Or you know what? I want to be the bigger person. Just one more time. Let's call him L, alright? Let's call him L. So L was this junior of mine who was spitting tea about a girl who I kind of knew, but like I knew that she existed, but I never knew, like I've never met her in real life. And I was telling this person, so basically, apparently L and this girl, let's call her S, okay? L and S were friends, and this fellow was like randomly he's calling in the middle of that's like morning for me. It's like middle of the night. It's like 11 o'clock. Who even calls that late unless you're in grave danger or there's an assignment due tomorrow or you're my best friend. If you're not these things, don't call me after 6. Anyway, so this person calls me at 11. I don't pick up because who will pick up, bro? I was sleeping back then. I let it ring. I was like, I'm too, I'm sleeping. I'm actually currently sleeping to get up and go take the call. Let me continue sleeping. And then, okay, so, and then this person is like, okay, you know what? I do have screenshots and all that, but editing that into this would be hard. Maybe I'll put it later, maybe not. Anyway, so this person goes complaining, he's like, I'm so suicidal. And as a person who has been suicidal in the past, that is definitely a red flag, all right? Means like in, not as a person, I meant like that needs attention. You don't let that things like that slide. So obviously, naturally, I asked you what's up, what's wrong and all that. And he's like, oh, LNS, me and all not talking, and all that. And I'm like, oh, I mean, did you do something? And I mean, yeah, it turns out he did do something. We'll get to that later. So he was being creepy, okay? He was being like stalkerish. He was like, oh, don't. He was being crazy, like borderline. He's delusional as hell, borderline crazy. He keeps claiming that God spoke visions to him and told him that he's going to be famous in the future. It was like talking to a person who was going, who's on drugs, okay, basically. I don't think he's not cool enough to do that. Like, he's the nerdiest person you'll ever meet, okay? And okay, let me just paint a picture. He looks like, what if a Reddit mod, like an incel, okay, a Reddit incel was 20 years old or younger. What if they were 19 years old? Exact picture, okay? That's how he looks like. uh Anyway, that aside, so I told, okay, you know what? Seems like you are in the wrong. You are being creepy. Then I was like, okay, stop talking to me about all this. He went on, and I was like, I don't know, why are you coming to me with your problems? Mind you, I know this guy for like, I don't know, 1 month or so from some random competition we were paired up with. Sure, we exchanged some movie recommendations with each other because, hey, I'm a friendly person, all right? And then this person treats me as his own therapist. I don't know, pay for your therapy, dude. Anyway, so that happens. Where was I? Ah, oh yeah. I tell this person, don't do this, don't talk to me about this person because I actually know this person. If you want to gossip or have some complaints, go to your mutual friends or do something. Why are you asking me? And then he's fully backtracking. And apparently, the girl S went and complained to the HOD that this guy was being creepy, this guy was being stalkerish. And they almost called his parents. I'm so disappointed they didn't. They should have called his parents because he's not well, man. He's not right in the head. And then he learns about this, they let him go. Okay, that's why I'm telling this college is not what do you think it is. Which is why if I'm not even disclosing his identity, because if they track it back to me, they're gonna be like, oh, you know what, you're in the wrong. I'm like, what? Anyway, uh, so they let him off the hook, and this guy comes and tells me, oh, she's Satan herself. And I'm not meaning like metaphorically, he's literally believing that that is the work of the devil. And she's like Terry Silver from Cobra Kai, and I'm dying actually. Okay, over here, you might ask why I had not blocked him yet, because if you think the beef is between him and that girl, okay. And I told him after that, if you talk one word about that girl again, I will block you. And he did, and I blocked also, okay. But before that, I did some things. I was enjoying this guy's delusions, okay. So I definitely sent the exorcism from Supernatural series because I'm a fan. We spread the word of the fandom. And yeah, and I do have symbols from the supernatural on my phone and my books. I'm a good fan, okay. I actually really really like it. I really love the series. And bro thought it was a pentagram. And he's okay. So basically all this happens, I tell to my friends, I take screenshots, receipts of all these things, and I block him, I delete all this because I organize my files, okay. Anyway, this happens. And then where was I? Oh yeah, I tell my friends, of course, withholding his name. Still, I'm me being the bigger picture person. Okay, I'm not telling anyone who this guy is because this guy is in our school. I don't want people after him, so I don't really disclose his identity. I was like this so and so person, like just how I'm telling you, L. So L didn't do this. He's doing all this. This random junior is doing this to me. And then they were also like, yeah, block man, they were also making fun of him. They were like, why is he blaming Satan? Tell God to come save him. Or like, not like that. They were like, why is he so delusional that God speaks to him that she is the devil? Like, I see, I was raised Christian, okay? Might still be, and I don't think God will talk things like that. That's a different story. Anyway, and then we leave it, okay. Even I left it, I let it go, everyone lets it go, we just have a good laugh about it and we let it go. That was 3 months ish ago, I guess. Not really sure when it was. But now I hear from one of my friends that this guy is using my full legal name, which I don't really tell even in real life. So he took it from when we enter the competition, and then he is legit just telling that I'm a Satanist. I'm practicing Satanist. Okay, look, I'm wearing black. Does that make me a Satanist? I don't even know the concept of Satanism. I don't even know. No offense to them, but I actually don't know what do they even do. I just know some rumors like Illuminati, Freemasons Hall. That's it, bro. And that died out in what, 2012. That was so. Oh, it's been 13 years. Oh damn. Anyway, that was so 2012. Okay, and he's going around telling people that I'm a actual Satanist. All right, and I'm livid. All right, I definitely threatened him, which was bad on my emotions. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what happened right now. I told him. So then again, see, this is where Oscar Wilde told, "No good deeds go unpunished." All right. So I thought, okay, give this guy one more chance to clear up his act. Just one more chance. And I tell, okay, I know what you're telling to people about me. I have the screenshots, I have the receipts. Come clean, beg for forgiveness. Maybe I will let you go. He doesn't do that. I was like, what? Oh my god, who told this to you? Oh, he exactly sounds like that, by the way. Anyway, so that's what here this it's going on, okay. Anyway, and is I actually thought of telling us, but then I was like, she already complained to the HOD and nothing happened. They probably won't do anything, like they won't take care of this issue at all. Plus, I don't want to worry her anymore because of this Delulu guy. He'll probably chill out, which was my mistake. Again, he doesn't know how to chill out. And okay, yeah, I just covered a part of an issue of this in another video because of the friend that was involved in all of this, and I'm actually questioning if they're still my friend or what am I to them basically. I'll continue that in part 2. Basically, this is what it is. I told him, okay, if you're doing this, I'll go to HOD, even though I have no intention of going to HOD because it's too much work, okay? I should go there, I should do this, I should do that. They'll go through my phone, my GC will be arrested. It's just that it's just that I expected rumors to come from, I don't know, teenage girls who are jealous about me, not some incel, all right? And I'm not meaning it as an insult kind of thing. Maybe I am, but I'm just, the picture that comes to your mind when you think of incel. He's literally like, that's literally why I'm telling that. I'm not saying incels are bad, or maybe I am. I mean, if they're like him, definitely. Okay, by the way, he does mun, okay? He does MUN. So if you find a person like this in any of your MUN, it's probably him. I'm going worldwide, okay? Yeah. Yeah, by the way, okay, I'll cover all these mun things in the next part of why I don't really. Okay, so this is the thing. I definitely threatened him a bit harshly. I didn't threaten him directly. I told this friend of mine to tell him, okay, because I was enraged, okay, and like legit my hands were shaking because of adrenaline. I didn't know that it was a thing until I googled out the symptoms later. I was like, am I such a fraidy cat? And then I realized, oh, like it's different from the shaking you get when you're fully scared, It was like I wanted to run, I wanted to do something, sort of like anxiety sort of shakiness. That's why I was like, bro, what is this? ChatGPT, tell me what is wrong with my hands. And he was like, classic flight or fright response. And I was like, oh, makes sense. I went for a run till I felt nauseous and the walls were breathing. And I took a shower and I am going on a digital break. I will tell you the other parts, the other concerns in the next video. Peace out.